welcome again to my YouTube channel Equity Thought. Guys, it's so good to see you after so long. You might be wondering where I was, you might be wondering what happened to me. So here's the story. 2 days back when I was talking to my brother, I was wondering, and I was asking him, hey, would you help me finding out what is the reason that I'm not able to make my YouTube videos at all? Or what is the reason for this procrastinating? What is the reason that, I'm not able to come up with the content, or I'm not able to, present myself? So he mentioned one very funny thing. He mentioned that, you being at the age of 23, if you will gonna give life lessons to people who are elder to you, or, who have much more life experience than you, no one will gonna take you seriously. And I was like, oh, you're right. So brother, if at all you're hearing this, if at all you're coming across this recording, forgive me for that. So guys, here's the story. The very reason, despite of encountering the fact why am I still here today, is only because I've realized one thing, in this time being, that if at all, we are getting drained into that fear zone, we won't be able to do any such thing. Now let's just say, we shall not be having the goal to succeed always. Our part is to keep trying. And yeah, so today we will gonna talk, why do we seek others' validation, and up to what extent that affects us. So guys, the very first of all, in order to come out of this vicious loop of validation, we will have to understand what are the basic reasons, that makes us seek others' opinion or their validation or their approval. The very first thing is, most of the time, we seek the validation of the people that we love, our dear and near ones. At the same time, we feel that, okay, this person is a little bit superior in compared to my position. So yeah, he or she must be right, whatever he'll gonna tell me about my situation. The very second, it could be that we put others first than ourselves. So let's just say, sometimes we would be having some intuition that, hey, I feel that, I should be going this way. But then also we're gonna ask 4 people, 4 or 5 or more than that, hey, what do you think? Shall I go for this way or that way? That means you are not putting yourself first, and you're always considering putting others first, giving importance them more than yourself. So that is the very second reason. The very third reason, our decision making abilities are very much poor. Now trust me on that when I say that, our decision making abilities are poor. So let's just say, at being the situation, we are not able to take certain decision that, shall I do this or that in my life. So what we will gonna do, we're gonna go to 10 people that we are we are in contact with, and we're gonna ask them, hey, what do you think about the situation? What do you think? Shall I go for this or that? So likewise, we'll have to work upon our decision making skills as well. If that is strong enough, if we are able to count what are the consequences that would be there, that only I'll have to face, then you don't have to go to others and ask for their approval. The very the reason could be we seek temporary pleasure. Now let's just say, many a times you might have encountered yourself going to the person who would gonna always load you with the positive thoughts, or with the appraisals. They're gonna say that, hey Shani, you're doing wonderful in your life, hey, I really trust you to my life, or whatnot. So I'll always consider going with that person only. That, hey, I suppose the person understands me very much, so I should consider talking to him first. So guys, we'll have to break that chain. Why? Because yeah, I'm not saying that the person could be wrong as a whole, but the person could be having their hidden motive as well. That if I'm gonna praise a Shani someone with a slightest approval or with the slightest appraisal, she'll gonna be on the cloud 9. So she'll gonna stop practicing, she'll gonna stop learning, and very much you're aware that at times when we think that we have achieved something, we're gonna stop practicing that thing. So we'll have to understand whether what is the hidden motive of that person, that they are giving us this positive feedback, right? Guys, now that we are aware about the reason, I really want you to take a minute, take a pause, and think about what are the situation that you're seeking others validation. what are the things that making you feel that you should always go to others and like ask them first and not asking yourself first, right? So guys, now that you have the answer, let's just figure out what are the ways that we can break this vicious chain. What are the ways that we can come out of this deep. So the very first thing, guys, lack of self-confidence. So we'll have to work upon self-confidence. Now the reason that I'm presenting myself over here after so long is because I could see myself, if I'm not doing the certain thing over the period of time, I'm gonna lose the charm of it. I'm gonna lose the hold upon that thing. So I think that okay, whatever may I do, but I have to give it a try. So that's how you'll have to figure it out. What are the things that you really want to do, but some things are holding you back, and do that thing anyway. So by increasing your self-confidence, it will gonna help you drastically. The second thing is like you do have or make a list of like the people that you can count upon, and make a genuine list that like who could be your well-wisher and who could be like wanting you to fail in your life. And now once you have this list ready, I'm pretty sure you will be having some close friends, some family members, out of which you see that who is the person who is doing very good in their life, who are way ahead. Why? Because only if they have done something in their life, they'll be in position to tell you. They'll be in position to give you the honest feedback that hey Shan, if you're gonna walk on the path A, these are the hurdles that you might face, but yeah, if you're gonna walk on the path B, there are less chances of getting these hurdles. So always go to the person who is very much well versed in their path, or that the path that you want to follow, so that you're gonna get amazing feedback or amazing reflection of their previous deed. Now the very third thing that you can do is start maintaining your journal. Now in journalism, you can do one thing. You can put out one thing that I am planning to do this, and whenever you are having some second thoughts, analyze the situation yourself only, analyze the consequences, and then see by yourself only whether are you ready to pay the consequences, whether are you ready to pay the price. And if yes, then go ahead. You don't have to ask anyone, because even if someone will gonna say yes, at last the consequences are up to you only. So that guys, with the same thing, I will gonna continue and I'll be coming. But meanwhile, if you find any queries, if you are having any things to add, feel free to mention down in the comment section. And yeah, I'm looking forward to connect again. Take care. Bye bye. Good day.